kids, welcome to Revive Nations Kids, where we revive, renew, and restore me and you. And today's theme is Mountain Adventure.
Is that why we have these backpacks on?
Yes, absolutely. When you hold on to your backpack, it's going to take you somewhere very exciting. And boys and girls, you're welcome to come along. Okay, get ready. Hold your backpack straps now. Wow, kids, let's see what happens next.
Oh, hey kids, how are you? You know, I just found this handy dandy backpack and I was looking for Moses and Catherine. Do you know where they are? What? They're gone on a mountain adventure? Through the Bible? I love Bible adventures, but I don't know how to get to them. Pardon? Use the what? Use the backpack? Oh, this is awesome! Here we go!
Where are we? Who are you?
Hello, little girl. I am Moses. I don't remember you coming through the Red Sea with us.
And where are we?
This is Mount Sinai. This is the place where God gave me 10 commandments, one of which being honor your mommy and your daddy, another one not being jealous, no lies, no, because God gave me his commandments on top of this mountain.
Wow. Why do you have to go all the way up the mountain?
Oh, to be set apart.
Why set apart?
Oh, it's because God is so big and so awesome and so amazing that you kind of want to, make yourself a little bit different than everyone else so that you can touch his heart and hear his voice, because everyone's just living their life. But when you live your life for God, you do things a bit differently. For me, I go up the mountain to engage with his presence, to hear him talking. Yes.
Could I be set apart without going up the mountain?
That's a very good question. I wonder, I never thought about it. Oh, this just in. We're going to build a tent, a tabernacle, and then there the presence of God will be. Yes.
Wow, so cool. I gotta go now. Bye.
Shalom.
Whoa! Another mountain, kids! Yay! We are having such a great adventure, but I don't know which mountain we're on. Do you? What? This mountain is where Moses met God? This is awesome! What? Moses met God, but he met Catherine too? Oh, okay. Well, before I go and look for Catherine a little more, let me tell you about this mountain. You see, God met Moses on the mountain to give him the 10 commandments. And then, well, there was a problem and there was a party and it wasn't good. And Moses dropped those 10 commandments and had to make more stones and go back up the mountain. Wow, Moses was definitely different. Okay, I gotta go find Catherine. Are you gonna come with me? Oh, phew, here we go.
Oh na na na, oh yeah, yeah. Whether the mountain big like Kilimanjaro, yeah, I'll always be with you. Whether the mountain tall like Kilimanjaro, yeah, I'll always be with you, always be with you. Yeah, always be with you. Yeah, I will always be with you. Yeah, always be with you. Yeah. I am the Lord that will never fail. Oh, I am the Lord that will never change. Yeah. Call me anytime. I will answer you. Call me anytime. I am here for you, yeah. I will fight for you, and you will hold your peace, defeat all your enemies, back to back. I will fight for you, and you will hold your peace, defeat all your enemies, yeah. I am the Lord that will never fail. I am the Lord that will never change. Yeah. I am a biggie God, and you serve a biggie God. Oh. I'll be by your side, whether the mountain big, big like Kilimanjaro. Yeah. I'll always be with you, whether the mountain tall like Kilimanjaro. Yeah. I'll always be with you, always be with you. Yeah, always be with you. Yeah, I'll always be with you. Yeah, always be with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will stand by you in the stormy weather. Don't you ever bother. I will stay with you, even in the summer, 'cause I love you like no other. Yeah. Took the pain for you, on the Calvary. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you. Yeah. Took the pain for you, on the Calvary. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you. Yeah. I am a biggie God, oh, and you serve a biggie God. Oh. Don't you worry, don't you worry. Yeah. I am a biggie God, oh, and you serve a biggie God. Oh. I'll be by your side, whether the mountain big like Kilimanjaro. Yeah. I'll always be with you, whether the mountain tall like Kilimanjaro. Yeah. I'll always be with you, always be with you. Yeah, always be with you. Yeah, I'll always be with you. Yeah, always be with you.
Hey kids, welcome to Fun Science with me and Catherine. Hi! You know, today's theme is all about mountains. Catherine, do you know how mountains are made?
Yeah, can we tell the kids at home about it?
I really want to do that. I'm so glad you're here with me, but I'm not just gonna tell you kids at home about how mountains are made. I am gonna show you. We're gonna do a fun science experiment together. So, what do you need for this? Very simple. 3 bath towels, different colors. That's it. That's all. That sounds interesting, hey Catherine?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. So kids, once you have your 3 bath towels, the first step is that you're going to fold them in half and you're gonna lay them in front of you. It's good to do it on a tabletop, okay? Just like, and make sure it's nice and flat. And you do the same thing with the second and the third towel, layering them. So kids, we have 3 different towels layered and you need to make sure it's all flattened out, just like the way we've done. So you might be wondering what these towels have to do with making a mountain. That's a really great question. You know, Catherine, we had the episode about volcanoes. We talked about how there's a lot of things that go on under the earth that we don't necessarily see. Well, it's the same thing with mountains. Catherine, do you know that there are special plates under the earth's crust? Did you know that?
No.
It's parts of the earth right underneath where we don't see, under the ground. And mountains are made when these plates move. Can you do this with your hands, Catherine? When the plates move together and then push the earth up, 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 and out. Really, really, really high. That makes a mountain. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a mountain?
Yes.
And you see how big it is, right?
Yeah, they're so tall.
And all that earth of the mountain comes from underneath the earth where we don't see. Kids, it's amazing how God makes things. It is awesome. So the reason we have the towels is we're gonna make our own mountain with the towels. We're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna push the towels together like the plates under the earth, and we're gonna see what happens to the towels. Kids, are you ready? You need to have someone to help you. I'm gonna push the towels from this end, and Catherine's gonna help me push it from the other end. Okay, are you ready to see what happens next? So Catherine, let's push the towels into the middle slowly. This is just like the plates coming together and the land is changing shape. Wow, and it's making mountains. You see, kids, how it changed shape? That's just how mountains are formed. And these kind of mountains are called fold mountains. You can see them in the Andes, the mountains in the Andes, and also in the Himalayas. So Catherine, what do you think? Do you see how the 3 layers of towel, they've all crumpled up in the same places? Just like the different layers of the earth, they all come together and then they push up into a mountain range. So kids, this is really fun because you can push it back out again and you can start over. But every time do it a little bit different. So this time we're gonna push it together really, really fast and let's see how it changes. Catherine, you ready? Okay, so this one is a little bit different than last time. Okay, let's put it out again. Let's do it one more time. This time we're gonna do it really, really slowly and gently. You ready, Catherine? Okay, nice and slow. Can you imagine this actually happening to the earth? Wow, and you see, this has made smaller mountains. So depending on how hard the plates come together and how fast or slow, depends on how big the mountains become. This has been really interesting, kids. I love doing this. You can do this with your family at home. You can show it to your parents. And every time you do it a little bit differently, either fast or slow, and see how the mountains change depending on how you move the towels. Catherine, did you like this activity?
Yeah, it was so fun.
It's really fun. Kids, remember that mountains are God's creation. And just like we have physical mountains that God made, we can also go up to the mountain of the Lord in our heart. That means that we take time to seek Him, to talk to Him, and to get to know Him and sense His presence in our lives. So take the time this week to go up the mountain of the Lord. And we'll see you again really soon. Bye.
Wow.
Howdy there, youngin'.
Who are you?
My name's Elijah, prophet of the Lord. The one who calls the God of fire to answer by fire. Yeah. What are you doing here? I'm having kind of a little conversation with God. First, He came like a wind. Then He came like an earthquake, and then I saw a little bit of fire, but I'm still not understanding what God's trying to say. I'm hearing like a little whisper, but I don't think that's God. Can't be
Yes,
God.
it could be.
That could be God. A little whisper could be God.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pay attention. Oh, okay. I got it. Yeah, I know what he said.
What did he say?
Well, it's a little bit political, so you don't need to get into that, youngin'. Thanks for stopping by.
No, but I really want to know.
Oh, it's fine. It's just talking about my replacement, but we don't need to get into that. Mm-hmm.
No, please.
No, it's fine. It's all right.
I want to know.
Some guy named Elisha Jehu. Okay, it's fine. You just go on get now. Go on get. I'm gonna finish up my angel cake. Okay. Let me just find it.
Okay. Bye.
Whoa! Another mountain? This is such a cool adventure. Okay, kids, I need your help. What mountain are we on? What? You mean Elijah was on this mountain? Whoa! This is the mountain where Elijah heard the voice of God. You know, Elijah was a mighty prophet in Israel. And as Elijah stood there on that mountain, first came the wind, a strong, mighty wind. But it wasn't God's voice. Then came an earthquake, like shaking everything around. But it wasn't God's voice. Then came fire. But it wasn't God's voice. And then God spoke like a whisper. And it was God Himself speaking to Elijah. What? You mean you saw that? You mean Moses was here with Elijah? Oh my goodness, that means I can catch him. Okay, kids, God speaks in all kinds of ways. And the more you know him, the more you'll know his voice. Isn't that amazing? Well, let's go find Moses, shall we? 1, 2, 3, go!
Where am I? And who are you?
I am the prophet Elisha, and behold, we are on a mountain.
Why is that mountain fire?
You can see that?
Yeah.
You can see that the mountain's on fire?
Yeah.
Someone else can see it. Oh, because my servants, they couldn't see it until I helped them see it. But you saw it right away. So we're like twinsies. We're like best friends. You know, like I finally have someone to talk to. And you know what that fire is? You know what it is, that fire?
No.
Okay, that fire is the fire of God, because there are flaming chariots, because wherever I go, God is with me, and he shows me things, and he talks to me, and he helps me out in so many situations. And that's why on top of a mountain, when I go up and spend time with God, I know he's with me.
Wow, that's so cool. I have to go now.
Oh, really?
Oh, we're at another mountain. Do you know where Moses is? How about Catherine? I have still not found them. Hey, what mountain is this? What? You mean Elisha, the prophet of God, the man who raised the dead, was here? What did he look like? What? Catherine was here too? Okay, before I chase where those kids are, I gotta tell you about Elisha. All the people ate together, and there was year after year after year of peace between those two nations because of the wisdom of God by Elisha, who is set apart, who ran up the mountain to God and never quit serving his God. Oh kids, when we go up the mountain, when we serve God, when we live holy for God, when we expect God's hand on our life, there is nothing that is impossible in God. Nothing. He's watching over you. He's watching over me. And he watched over Elisha on this mountain. Too cool. Okay, let me see if I can find those kids. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Hi kids! Today I want to sing a song about going up the mountain. I'm gonna be marching. Okay, so are you ready to march with me? Okay, yay. All right. Okay, the song goes like this. No way, I'm staying here. Are you marching? No way, I'm left behind. No way, I'm distracted. I'm going up to the mountain of the Lord. All right, can we do that one more time? Okay. No way, I'm staying here. No way, I'm left behind. No way, I'm distracted. I'm going up to the mountain of the Lord. Now there's this part that says, sweet Jesus. Can you sing with me? Sweet Jesus. Where you are is where I wanna be. Now you sing. Where you are is where I wanna be. Say, sweet Jesus, sweet, sweet Jesus. Where you are is where I wanna be. Say, where you are is where I wanna be. Thanks, kids. Bye.
Hi, Zara.
Hi, Pastor Pastor Sarah. How are ya?
I'm really good, but I'm looking at your amazing new outfit.
I know, ballet. My mommy put me in ballet, and now I get to wear this leotard. Hey, Pastor Sarah, I have a question.
Okay, sure.
I heard that you were talking about mountains today
Yes, I was.
and going up to the mountain,
Yep.
and I'm a little bit worried.
About?
Well, I really want to wear my ballet leotard, but I don't think I can go up a mountain in this.
Oh, Zara, it's true to say that when we go up a real mountain, it would be difficult to go up in a leotard and leggings because it would be really cold. Most mountains, when you go up high, it gets colder up there. You really have to dress up. But Zara, you don't have to worry because the mountain of God is not a real physical mountain necessarily.
What?
No, it's true. Like sometimes in the Bible, there were men that climbed up a real mountain to go see God. But we can even climb up the mountain of God even if we don't have an actual physical mountain.
Well, how do we do that?
Climbing up the mountain, we don't need an actual mountain. It means that we seek God, we look to spend time with Him, and we can experience His presence.
Oh, I know what you mean. You mean when I'm thinking about God and I'm dancing for God, like this la 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 la. And when I'm loving God, I'm on the mountain.
Yeah, the more we spend time with God, speaking to Him and worshiping, getting to know Him and His ways, that's like walking up the top of a mountain. The closer we get to Him, the more we understand the things of God.
Wow.
And the more we fall in love with Jesus.
Hey, Pastor Sarah, is there a verse in the Bible or something that talks about going up a mountain?
There is a memory verse in Isaiah 2:3 that talks about going up the mountain of the Lord because there He will teach us His ways.
Okay, so let's try this together. Isaiah what?
2 verse 3.
Isaiah 2 verse 3.
Go up the mountain of the Lord
Go up the mountain of the Lord,
where He will teach us His ways.
where He will teach us His ways.
You know, Zara, I think the children at home can try practicing that this week. And they can also practice spending time praying and singing and loving Jesus. And then He can tell them more about Him and help them to follow Him and please Him and make Him happy.
I'm gonna dance for Jesus and go up that mountain. Hey, Pastor Sarah, you sing, I'll dance. Let's go up the mountain to God.
La 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 la. Bye, kids.
I found you! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. You know, this has been so awesome. How many prophets did you see?
I saw two.
Wow! I am so happy that I found you. Let's go find Pastor Sarah. Ready? Grab your straps. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness, Jenny, that was an amazing episode about mountains, and those kids had an amazing adventure.
I know they saw Abraham and Moses and Elijah and Elisha. This is too awesome, heading up that mountain. Woo!
I know, I love the fact we talked about mountains, but also that we don't have to go up a physical mountain to find the presence of God.
That's right. Just like Sheshe was singing in that beautiful prophetic song, we know that we have to put aside distractions and head up to God in our heart. And that when we do that, we find Jesus. Isn't that awesome, Pastor Sarah?
It was amazing. You know, parents and children at home, if you enjoyed this episode as much as we did, please like it and share it with someone. And you can even go down to the description below to find more information about all the social media platforms that we are on. Jenny, would you pray for the children and families at home that are watching?
Of course. So kids, we're all gonna get our hearts quiet and our minds on the Lord and how much He loves us. Okay? Are you ready? Dear Jesus, We love you. We thank you that you are the mountain of God, that you are before us and behind us and all around us, and your presence makes us strong, and we know that you love us because you're always near, that as we reach for you, we find you. I pray, Lord, that children all over the world will encounter your presence today, that they'll go up the mountain of God in their hearts, and they'll know that great and mighty things happen when we encounter God on his mountain. Lord, I pray for the moms and dads at home, that even as they watch this with their children, that they'll encounter the fire and the power of God, and that they will lead their children closer and closer to Jesus every day. We thank you, God, that you love us so much. We thank you for our prophets, Prophet Shaiju and Tini Matthew, who have led this ministry and touched nations every day. And we ask you, God, that you would move us forward and closer to you day after day after day. And all God's children say, Amen.
And until next time, stay under the mighty hand of God.
We love you, but Jesus loves you more. Bye.